Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, Luann. Hello, Mimi. Hello, Shirley. Hello, Annie. Hello, Karen. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in. We're going to wait a couple moments, as always, for everyone to join in. Welcome, welcome. So good to see everyone. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Okay. Hello, Annie. All right. We're doing another fun fold tonight. I've been real into them. Real into them. Can't stop myself. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Okay. Okay. Hello, Samantha. So let's head down to the top view. Oh my goodness. First we have to turn on the top view. And let's talk about what we're going to need for tonight's projects. So, first of all, what in tarnation happened to my camera? All right. It's like we're zoomed out. We got a lot going on here. All right. We should be okay there. All right. So let's move this over a little bit. Okay. So, first and foremost, we have the Flamingo cardstock. Oh, I should preface this and say the 25% off, the yellow. Oh, thank you. I can't remember where I got it. Just as a heads up, the 25% off Customer Appreciation Week continues today. It's all through today. It's actually until Friday, the last day of the month. So if you want to get 25% off your entire order, I highly suggest doing so before Friday, because everything obviously just goes back to regular price. But we do have a whole bunch of new products that are coming. So and I have two really fun lives this week. One I'll announce later in the week, but tomorrow I will be with Gina K at 6 o'clock. You'll see some marketing go out for that very soon. We're going to hang out and talk about and answer all of your spring fling questions. Okay? Got it. So we are going to need some Flamingo cardstock. We are going to need I can never remember the name of the stamp. We're going to need this stamp set. This is the stamp set we are going to need. We're also going to be using some of the Painted Florals paper, okay? One of my top 5 favorite paper pads that we have ever launched. We are also going to use the Playful Petals cutting die. This is the die of the month. This month, you can still get it. We still have a few left. We're going to use some circle dies, and we are going to end up using also some additional black cardstock, Raven cardstock. So other than that, it's going to be pretty easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. All right. So in order to start out, let me move my items over here to the side, and we are going to first cut out. Oh, we also need some white cardstock. I forgot about that. I mean, pretty much 99.9% of the time, when you're making a project with me, you're going to need some alabaster or Not Your Mom. You could use Perfect Blend for this too, but Perfect Blend really was created for stamping on. I like using it for stamping. Spring Awakening, that's it. Thank you so much, Sandy. Goodness gracious. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to cut, first and foremost, our piece of white cardstock. Okay, so you're going to grab your trimmer, and we are going to cut this down to 11 by 3 inches, okay? So 3 by 11. So 11 is what we already have this way. So we're going to cut this down to 3 inches. All right. So that is our 3 inches. And then we're going to need that again. We're going to score it at 4. Oh no, where'd my scoreboard go? I lose my scoreboard daily. Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. That was a close one. That was a close one, folks. So we're going to score this at 4 and 8 inches. So we're going to go 4, and then we'll just scroll it down because remember, again, mine doesn't go to 8 inches. So 4, mine goes to like almost 7. And then 4 again would be 8, okay? So that's what it looks like so far. Got it? Got it good? And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold this like so. Okay, and then we're going to we're going to burnish down to make sure that everything is burnished into place. Okay? So that's where we're at so far. All right? Then what we're going to do is we're going to cut ourselves out a piece of the black cardstock. This is our Raven cardstock. All right? So the first piece we're going to need, get these out of the way here, is going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to cut this right in half at 5 1/2. Okay, and again that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we'll just cut this down to 4 1/4. So that's our first piece if you're playing along. Okay, so that's our kind of what our base is going to be. All right, and then we are going to need to cut a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 of our pink cardstock. So that's 4 by 5 1/4. So we'll just cut this down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 so that we have equal pieces. So we'll cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4, and then that will be our layering piece here. Okay, see how that fits in there like that? Isn't that great? Okay, so what we have to do now is we have to do a little stamping. Okay, isn't it great? It's very good, very, very good. We're going to do a little bit of stamping because we're going to create kind of our own kind of pattern here, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to want to grab yourself a piece of the Brutus Monroe grid paper, okay? Or just some scrap white paper. I have some scrap white paper that I've used kind of over and over again. And we're just going to take ourselves a little bit of our removable adhesive, just place it on the back, okay? Just like so. And then we're going to take, I'm going to use, I think, we're going to start with this one, this stamp, and pop it on here. And then we're going to use the Rosy Cheeks ink. I think we should be good there. There we go. take a stamp off here and see. We should be good. Because we just want it to be like a kiss of color. There we go. Yep, can you see how it's just a kiss of color around the outside? We're just going to go all the way around. You're not going to see a whole lot of this. Okay, and then we'll do 2 more just for good measure. And again, we're just kind of kiss stamping it. Do you see how you can just see it on the outside? All right, and then we'll go kind of in this direction. There we go. Love that. All right. That should be all the stamping we need to do with that block for now. Go ahead and zhuzh off our, and then it's going to sit just like so, okay? See that? And I think I might actually use the spring splatter, which I don't know if I actually have the spring splatter paper pad. I don't know if I ever got, oh yeah, I do. Whew. That was a close one. Okay. So we've got this done so far. Now we need another piece of our raven. This time, our raven is going to be 3 1/8 by 4 1/8, and you all know how much I love 8ths. Thank you. Jess just stopped down. She's gallivanting about. She's getting ready for the 7,000 lives I'm doing this week. And 7,000 lives that she's doing this week. Okay. So again, this needs to be 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. So we're going to do 3 1/8 this way. By 4 1/8. And it's always so tricky because the 4 is right here. So it drives me nuts. Okay, so 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. And then we are going to need a piece of our paper, our spring splatter. So see, this is going to go right here. All right, that's going to go right there. So we're going to have a lot of matting going on. That right there. And then there's going to be a piece of paper, and then this is going to go, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. Actually, I believe this is going to go. Yes. Well, maybe not. Yes, it does go on top of here. Yes, okay. Whew, I got confused for a second. All right. Trying to look at my own darn diagram. Okay, so now with the spring splatter, there are some beautiful, beautiful pinks and different shades. Spring splatter has been very, very popular. I think we're going to end up using this one. But I mean, it's up to you. You know, we're only going to be using a piece of it, so a little section of it. So don't let it upset you. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. All right, so this should be 3 by 4 now. So we'll pick what side we like. I think I like this side. So let's do 3 by 4. Because we don't want it to be too overpowering with the different colors, but I think that this kind of matches that really kind of perfectly. So that's going to go on top of here. Did I not cut this right? Did I not cut this right? 3. Oh, nope, I sure didn't. 3. What the heck was I doing? The 4's right. So did I not cut this right? Oh, no, I did. It's just an 1/8 all the way around, so that's why it's very petite. Okay. Let me actually So we need 3. Three and 1/8 by 4 and 1/8. I messed up a little bit. Sorry. Wasn't paying attention. Jess came down and I can't blame her because I got myself all confused too. So it's not her fault. There we go. Much better. Okay. See that little on there? All right. So now we also are going to need a piece for our inside area. Okay. So our inside area on the card, which is going to go right like so. Okay. That piece we need to have at 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. Okay, so that's 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. So let me pop all of this together for now. It's going to go like this. So far, that's what we have. So again, that is 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. Okay. Because that's going to fit in here. Because this is, let me grab my roller. Four by 3. So 2 7/8 by 3 7/8 should fit inside of there. So let's grab the other piece of our paper, right? This should work. Wait, 2 7/8. Ooh, we might be right on the money. Of what we have left. Nope. Tiny bit more. There we go. I think sometimes my trimmer is a little bit off. Yeah, that's good. I was like, what the heck is going on here? All right. So now I'm going to show you kind of what we've got going here. So this is going to get attached in the middle here. Okay. Like so, right? And then this is going to go like this. And then this piece is going to go on top of here, okay? So let's get these pieces put together so that they are starting to adhere. Just so that we can kind of get our, let me put our piece of white paper down so you can see what I'm doing. Because you're not really going to be able to see the borders. All right, so see how we have a border around there? I'm just going to pop 2 of my little favorite little rainbow clips on there while we're waiting for it to adhere. It usually happens pretty quickly. Oh no. What am I doing? guys have been holding on long enough. Now we'll flip over to this one to hold it down while we're... Hello, Glenda! And then next, in this little area here, I think we'll use this side. This side's very... Oh, no, this side has more pink. Nope. All right. Pop that right in the center there. Now you're not going to be able to see it because it's white on white, but that's okay. Grab my little clippies. Clip that into place for a minute, and we are good to go on those portions of the card. All right, now we are going to need 2 circle dies that will fit inside of one another. Let me see here. We're going to have to go smaller, kids. Don't want to go too small, though. I think I have like 50 circles that are all the exact same size. Nope, we'll do this one and this one. Okay, they're a little different. Hello, Joyful Creations. That's okay, Penny. All right. Well, I just dropped the oval. That's good because we don't need the oval. So, while this is all drying up here, move all of this out of the way for now. We're going to grab our piece of white that we have left over. We need a piece of white and our piece of raven that we have left over. Might be able to get away with... nope, we won't be able to. This... I'd like to get them both on the same plate, though. So we'll do this and this, and I'll give you the dimensions of these circles in 1 second. This one is 2 7/8, and this one is 3. If you have your, I mean, I know most of you probably are just like me. You probably have a gajillion circle dies. What set am I showing today? I'm not sure what you mean, my friend. What stamp set? I'm using the florals, the one that comes in the inspiration box. All right. That's okay, Kate. Just please take your I'm gonna pull these to the side so I can set them. I love this machine. I really do. I'm able to to use every single thing that I've ever needed. Every die, every embossing folder. I love it. Okay. I'm not going to put it far because we are going to need to use it for for our, we're going to cut out a flower. The flower and some leaves from our die of the month, my friends. We need some leaves to put behind. All right. Okay, so let's glue this puppy together now. I think this is going to be very pretty when we're done with it. Take my little rainbow clips that I love so much, put them on there. That'll hold everything in place for me for a minute. All right, so now we get to figure out what we want to do sentiment-wise. So I'm thinking, I've really been into the You Are Simply Incredible, which will fit perfectly across here. See that? Oh, good. That dries so quick. It will fit perfectly across here. And then for our flowers, I think we'll cut those out of our paper, our beautiful spring splatter paper. Okay, this paper here, we just got it back in. The Cuttlebug is my favorite machine that's ever been released. So I understand that. Because see, this is going to go like this on the front of here. Then we're going to have this. And then I think we can do a flower here. Maybe a flower. So see, these are the ones we're going to use here. And these ones are the ones that I cut apart. So these are the ones that are not cut apart. So I'm thinking we can probably do... Oh, wait. These are cut apart. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm thinking maybe a flower here. Maybe two of the same size, one here as well. And then we'll do leaves behind. What do you think? I think that's what we're going to do. All right, so we'll do two of the same size flower. We're going to do this one. These are the ones that I pulled apart, and I guess I pulled those ones apart too, but that's okay. You don't have to separate them is what I'm saying. Yes, I love the Gina K one because the plates, it's like a self-healing plate situation, so it works really, really well. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to look for the darker shades here in the paper. So I'm thinking like this one here, down here in this corner, and then up here to give us kind of a, and this is a perfect way for me perfect way to demonstrate how this die of the month works. I don't use dies as much. I use dies a lot because they coordinate with stuff, but having the SVGs for stuff is a dream come true, just simply because I come from a world of cricket, so it makes sense for me to have SVGs as well. All right, so now I'm going to demo and show you how this die works, because I think it's very innovative and really cool. So, and that's just not because it's our design, but because I think it is really innovative and cool. So I'm going to flip this puppy over and send it through, and I'm going to show you. Yes, I could tell you we have dies for every single stamp next month because y'all asked for it, so it's coming. So let me show you how this works. I need like a little, I've decided I want like a little tool bench thing for under my desk to make it easier for me to do this. Okay, so let me show you. So now look, see how that works? So now what I have here is a flower, obviously, but the flower has not been cut out. Okay, so you can do this. I have a card here I'll show you in case you didn't see, because this is a great die to have. So if you do this is a card I made before. You can do it so that it does not cut out completely. But, we give you the coordinating die. That's why this is such a good die of the month. Next month's die of the month's really good too. I mean, really, sign up for that die of the month. It's a great value. Now, I can just take this and place it like so. See that? We're going to run this through at the same time that we run this one through. And now we will have a die that's cut out, like the whole flower is cut out. And you can also use it where it's not cut out like that. Okay, so I'll show you here. But we want them both to be cut out, just for the simple fact that we are going to use it on our card. Okay, so let's flip her over here, run it through, and I'll show you. Oh, with this die? I love this die. Oh, good. So now see? Now you have a flower that has been popped out, or you can have the flower, that's not popped out. So let's keep this all going here, because we're going to pop this one out. Or not pop it out, you know what I mean. We're going to cut it out. Okay. So all you have to do is place your die like so. Take your tape. Make sure we're all lined up here. Pop that over. Pop that like so. Run that through. And now we have another beautiful flower. Okay, so we're going to pop both of those flowers. I don't know if they're both going to work, but we have two of them now, so that's all that matters. And then I want to cut out some leaves. So also with that cutting die for the die of the month, let me put these away so I don't lose them. We also have some leaves that came with it. Sorry, I was grabbing my cardstock. And with those leaves, let's take a look here. We have a couple different sizes. I'm going to use where are my snippies at? Snippies. Where have you gone? I lost them. Guess we won't be using the snippies. That's okay. We don't really need them. I can just pop these off of here. So we are going to cut out both of these leaves. I know they're around here somewhere. So just use them. I need to clean off this desk. That's what needs to happen, really. Hello, Kelly. I saw someone earlier asked about the event coming up. There was quite a few of you that have called in and emailed. I think Heather's trying to get in touch with most of you that have reached out. The passport will no longer be available after Friday. It will no longer be available. So just as a heads up, because I know we're going to get lots of folks that reach out and are like, well, I wanted the passport. What's going on? It's such a great deal for all 4 events. It will not exist after. Oh, there goes. I knew all that was going to fall down. The passport will no longer be available after Friday. So just a heads up, because I know there's a lot of you that were interested in it. Just a heads up, after Friday, it will be no more. Okay? That is just a little note. All right, so there's one of our leaves. Okay. Get my second leaf here. And again, I don't know if I'm going to use all of these on the front here. Most likely I will, but I don't know yet. All right, so now we can start talking about assembly. But first we've got a stamp here. And we'll do some beautiful gems, don't you worry. First we've got let's go ahead and attach this in the middle here. Right in the center. Make sure it's as centered as possible. Okay. And then this puppy goes in this square area. Right on top. So it looks like it's just been set there. Okay. Now let's go ahead and stamp this guy down. But first let me grab my giant share handmade kindness. Oh yes, you get 35% I think off of 35% off of those dies. All right, we're gonna go rogue again. And we're going to stamp this. Let's everybody say a prayer to the stamping gods. Because we are going to stamp this. I am going to put this down, though. Like that, so it doesn't shift around. We're going to try to get this center and or center adjacent. I think we did it. I think we did it. We did. All right, so let's go ahead and get that color off of there. I mean, all that off there. Take our share handmade kindness. I like to set it here now so I can look at it. Now let's apply glue. Will I be in Dallas? I don't think so. My travel is pretty much set for the rest of the year, and Dallas is not on it. All right, so we're gonna pop the "You're Simply Incredible" in the center, and then I think I'm just gonna pop these leaves behind here like so, and like so. That should be good. And then for our florals, I think we'll pop one here. I'm just going to glue down the center because thank you, Terry. Put one down here. That's going to kind of give us our zhuzh. We probably could have done smaller flowers, but you know me. Go big or go home. And then we'll add on a couple of embellishments before we get to the inside stamping. Oh, when did they do a meet and greet? I'm going to take some of my little flowers that I cut out the other day. That's really cool. I haven't talked to Ken in a while. I think I owe him a phone call. Alright, let's grab our gems. Gems always finish everything off for us. So we're going to put a gem in the center of each of these flowers to begin. And then I think we'll put Couple of gems on the end of these flowers. $2023. Oh, okay, a couple years ago. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember. That's nice that they did a meet and greet though. Then I think we'll do 3 in the center. Remember, this glue dries completely clear, so although right now it looks a little haphazard, it'll dry beautifully. Okay. Lurking, yeah. I love lurking. Lurking. Alright, so let me put my pin back in. Then, is it dark outside? Hope it is. Then we're going to stamp on the inside. So see, now this will open like this. Isn't that cool? And we are going to put thank you on the inside. Just a little sentiment is all we need on the inside. Way too much ink. Okay, just a little thank you. Oh, we did it again. Don't worry, I'll fix it. I got a little too excited again, but that's okay. All right. So when you close it, now you can see the shimmer. I hope you can see the shimmer and shine on there. But it's kind of giving the illusion, right, that this is it. This is the card. But what's really cool about this is it actually opens like this. So you have your thank you. This is just a blank. You could write a sentiment in here if you want to write a sentiment here. I'm not. I think that I like to write my sentiments on like post-it notes so they can pass the card on. Unless they want to keep it, then they can obviously keep it. But yeah, so let's go through what we've made so far this month. Do you want to? We made a lot of stuff this month. Ooh. So these are the 2 cards that I made last Thursday. So you can see these open. They're a really cool, fun fold. They're 2 very different types of cards, but 2 very cool, fun, beautiful cards to say the least. So those are 2 of the cards that we made, and I'm actually going to use my little clips that I love so much to hold them down, because they kind of like to, they're made to stand up, really. Okay, so there's those ones. Then the very first week we made these 2. So this one is very simple with the stencil, and then with the washi, and then we also have this one with the die of the month. then we have our two little lady friends. Okay. Let's see here. What else do we have? Okay, so this is another fun fold that we did. Okay, so we have that one. We did a lot this month. We have our puppy dog card, and then we have our really fun mixed media card. And then last but not least, well, we have this. I didn't make this. Our dear sweet Shalana did these from our bookmarks. And then last but not least, I created this bookmark. So this is just a regular card, but this pops open. And then that can pop in your book. It has a magnet. There we go. There we go. My fur babies are doing great. They're bad. They are bad little babies, but they're doing good. They're doing really good. I'm trying to put all these back, even though we're going to be completely switching gears next month, and we're doing all Easter. Well, Easter bunnies, and we have bunnies, and we have all sorts of stuff coming. All kinds of good stuff is coming. All right. I get all these back before I come back to the front facing camera so we have stuff to look at. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's everything that I have for you this evening. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Remember, tomorrow is our big live packing video, and it is our last live packing of the month, which means I think that something doubles or triples or something. We'll have to figure that out. Something really cool happens tomorrow. I can't remember what it is. But don't worry, your orders that come in tonight are counted for tomorrow. That is something that we started last week. So if you are ordering this evening, you will be entered tomorrow as well. I told Jess to count those in. I think it started at 6 p.m. So if you order from 6 p.m. on through tomorrow, your order counts because we've seen everybody waiting for tomorrow's live packing for it to count. And like, we get so wonderfully overwhelmed, but we get overwhelmed regardless. So we want you to be able to place your order anytime between my live and obviously tomorrow's live. We're going to have a lot of fun. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I love you for watching. Make sure to create something every single day, whether it is a spring card or your own ending. I love you very much, and I will see you all tomorrow while we're packing.